Hi everyone, and welcome to our Nintendo Direct Mini. Today I'll be giving you some more details on games you can play very soon in Europe, and a little bit of news too. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who already bought Animal Crossing New Leaf. I'm very happy that many of you are really enjoying it. I'd like to give you a small update on the game. We launched the European Nintendo Town last week, and now I'm going to have a short look around. It's fun to visit and see all the features of this exciting place. It's also fun to try out new clothes and try all kinds of other things too. You can even receive some exclusive designs in Nintendo Town. Make sure you stop by for a visit and keep an eye out for updates. We have seen that lots of players have been having fun customizing their towns and really making them unique. I would now like to show you some examples of the creative ideas from players, which are very impressive indeed. We can see how much effort they have been making with their house or town, and it shows that there is no limit to imagination. I have personally been so impressed that I've decided to make my house nicer too. My idea was to customize my garden room for Lucky. Lucky is my dog, and I love everything about him. Actually, I'm quite pleased with the outcome. Now I'd like to try posting a picture of my creation onto Twitter using the Nintendo 3DS image share service to share a picture with my design. It is very easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. While you are playing, hold down the L and R buttons at the same time to take a picture of your game screen. Then press the home button to suspend the game and go to the Nintendo 3DS image share website on your Nintendo 3DS internet browser. If you have an account in Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr, you can upload your picture easily like this. Why don't you give it a go too? Talking about sharing, I'd like to move on to another new feature that will become available in Europe soon via Nintendo 3DS system update. You are probably aware of Nintendo Zone already. There are more than 25,000 Nintendo Zone hotspots across Europe that you can visit to go online with Nintendo 3DS and browse the internet. Visit Nintendo eShop and access content. Now we are introducing a new service, a Street Pass relay system. In a few weeks, you will be able to go to any Nintendo Zone location to Street Pass with other Nintendo 3DS owners, even if they aren't there when you are. It's quite a simple idea, but it's sure to be useful if you live somewhere where you don't get a chance to Street Pass with other people very often. When you or another Nintendo 3DS owner goes to a hotspot, you will be able to receive Street Pass data from the last person to visit that location, and the next person to visit will be able to receive Street Pass data from you. It's exactly like a relay, giving everyone more opportunities to Street Pass with other players. You will be able to get Street Pass data for all the games in which you've activated Street Pass at once. So you may even find yourself going back to games like Super Mario 3D Run or Fire Emblem Awakening. If you are playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, exchanging Street Pass data with other players will add houses to the Happy Home Academy showcase in the game. There, you can visit other players' houses and even order items from their homes that you like. Visit the Nintendo 3DS website soon to find the locations of Street Pass relay points near you. Of course, this Nintendo Zone Street Pass functionality will also work for Street Pass Mi Plaza, which means you will be able to collect puzzle pieces venture through Street Pass Quest and play the 4 new Street Pass games that launched last month in Europe. To finish off this Nintendo 3DS update, I'd like to tell you about one new series coming to Nintendo eShop in Europe. It's a Sega 3D Classic series, which are classic Sega games that have been enhanced with 3D for Nintendo 3DS. Take a look at this. The Sega 3D Classic series will start to be released soon. Now let's turn to Wii U. Pikmin 3 will be arriving in shops very soon in Europe. In just 8 days, in fact, on July 26. Today, I'd like to take a closer look at the game's multiplayer features. We are going to start by looking at the new battle stage from the competitive bingo battle mode. What makes bingo battle so compelling is that there are so many different strategies you can use, and you really have to adapt to your opponent. You could focus on fast growing as many Pikmin as you can to try to overwhelm your opponent. Or you could risk taking a small team to try and grab as many items as quickly as possible. Or you could hide and let an opponent defeat an enemy, then rush in and steal the prize at the last second. There are 12 different stages in Bingo Battle. But each of those stages also has 3 different variations, and you will need to use different strategies on each variation of each stage. It's a kind of game where every match is different, so whether you win or lose, you can have a different type of fun the next time you play. In both single-player mission mode and co-op mission mode, you will be able to compare your score with other players around the world. And you will also be able to compare your completion times and your total Pikmin grown upon completion of story mode. I hope that these worldwide rankings will keep you playing for a very long time. Finally, on Pikmin, perhaps you'd like your own Pikmin who can come with you wherever you go. With this in mind, we decided to create these sweet Pikmin keyrings. They will be available from the European Club Nintendo Store catalog in August. So I hope you will look out for them. Pikmin 3 launches in Europe next week on July 26. Now let's turn to the much anticipated The Wonderful 101. I'd like to show you a new video. Take a look at this.
Utilizing the psychic switches on their Wonder Pendants,
Wonder Eyes Red!
the special combat agents of the wonderful 100 don their Sentinel suits in a mere 3 billionths of a second. Created in secret by the United Nations, the Sentinels is dedicated to defending the Earth from alien invasion.
Unite! Hand! end.
By merging their Wonder energy, special combat agents of the wonderful 100 link together in single file to form the Wonder Liner.
We gotta stop that bus, dude.
Roger.
There's no time for breaks.
Then we're just gonna have to build up the tracks and go airborne.
Dude, what?
Unite, build!
Unite Build allows Wonderful Ones to instantly analyze a structure for gaps or deficiencies and synthesize the missing components.
Team, unite up!
Roger.
The wonderful...
I knew we forgot someone. You.
I believe we've identified this planet's primary defense and our primary target.
They will bow before me, like all the rest.
Unite up!
We will be presenting more in-depth information about the Wonderful 101 in an upcoming Nintendo Direct that will be focused entirely on this title. The Wonderful 101 will be available for Wii U in Europe on August 23rd. By the way, the Wonderful 101 and Pikmin 3 will both launch this summer, and we have a special offer for those who are interested in buying them both. If you download Pikmin 3 from Nintendo eShop on your Wii U between July 26 and September 21st, you will be able to buy the Wonderful 101 for 30% off on Nintendo eShop on your Wii U once it's released. This is an exclusive offer on Nintendo eShop and lasts only until September 21st. Now let's move on to Nintendo eShop titles for Wii U. Our third-party partners continue to bring innovative and fun digital creations to Nintendo eShop. Today I'd like to take a closer look at 3 games coming to Europe soon. The first is Cloudberry Kingdom from Ubisoft, a scrolling 2D platformer that randomly generates levels based on the way you play, with no 2 stages ever the same. There are 5 difficulty levels, more than 10 hero types, and you can team up with up to 3 friends in fun co-op modes. Cloudberry Kingdom launches on August 1st. Next, Capcom are bringing one of the most cherished 8-bit titles of all time, DuckTales, to Wii U with DuckTales Remastered. Featuring hand-drawn animated sprites, original Disney character voices, and rich backgrounds from the classic cartoon TV series Scrooge McDuck, and family come to life like never before. DuckTales Remastered launches on August 15th. Finally, a new party game from Knock Games called Spin the Bottle Bumpy's Party. Between 2 and 8 players sit around the gamepad and spin, pass, dance, jump, grab, and squeeze their way through a series of fun mini-games. It sounds and looks easy, but looks can be deceiving. Spin the Bottle Bumpy's Party launches in August. Now, we have something to show you. You may remember we announced that Earthbound or Mother 2, as it's known in Japan, will be coming to Europe for the first time ever. Even better is the news that you can download this game to your Wii U from Nintendo eShop from 6 p.m. today. Thank you very much for watching this Nintendo Direct Mini. I hope you enjoyed our short update of what's next for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. Thanks again, have a nice evening and happy gaming.